This is a coronavirus update.
Hi, I'm Chelsea Sayasan. Thanks for joining us here on Fox 10 News. We are keeping you up to date on the latest coronavirus news. We have breaking news coming out of Governor Kay Ivey's office just about 30 minutes ago. The upcoming runoff election has been postponed until July 14th. The runoff was originally scheduled for March 31st. If you would prefer to vote by absentee ballot, officials say you should put in your application today. All absentee ballots will be mailed out to those already registered by the end of the day. Governor Ivey also says that there are no statewide orders for quarantines at this time. When asked about many spring breakers on our beaches, the governor says closing beaches is a possibility, but nothing is confirmed as of right now. And while Dolphin Island Beach is still open, it is shutting down public beach access parking for the next 2 weeks. And more breaking news out of Washington about the coronavirus. Canada and the U.S. are working together on an agreement to suspend non-essential travel between the two countries. President Trump announced the plan on Twitter a short time ago. Here it is. He tweeted, quote, "We will be, by mutual consent, temporarily closing our northern border with Canada to non-essential traffic. Trade will be affected. Details to follow," end quote. This is just one more restriction on people around the world as coronavirus cases multiply in both the U.S. and Canada. The novel coronavirus has now been confirmed in all 50 states. West Virginia, the only state that's been without confirmed cases, announced its first patient yesterday. The death toll in the U.S. climbing to 114. The total case count now more than 6,400. We are continuing to keep track of the number of confirmed cases in the state of Alabama. A total of 39 cases have been reported so far. The most are in Jefferson County with 21 cases. Baldwin County has one confirmed case. Right now, there are no reported cases in Mobile County, but health leaders say while there haven't been any cases reported, that doesn't mean that the virus is not in our area. There is some limited testing for COVID-19 happening in Mobile County. We're told Mosteller Medical Center in Bayou La Battery has tested dozens of people for coronavirus in just the last 2 days. Mosteller Medical Center has set up a tent outside to do the testing so they don't contaminate the inside. The goal of using the triage tent is to limit the medical center's exposure to the virus. Nurses are covered in protective gear and masks as they work with patients. So far, Mosteller Medical Center has tested more than 60 people, with some of the results expected back today or tomorrow. Mosteller staff say they want the people to go to their primary care physician, but if that's not an option, they will screen you for the virus. The White House is considering a massive plan that would put money in the hands of almost every American right now. The cost of this relief package could approach the $1 trillion mark. The president wanting to send checks of approximately $1,000 to almost every American. This comes as more and more cities are essentially shutting down businesses due to the deadly outbreak. A cash infusion could restore some investor confidence, but it still has to get through Congress. Some lawmakers now doing their part to try and social distance during the coronavirus pandemic. A bipartisan group of House lawmakers sent a letter to congressional leadership this morning requesting a rule change that would allow for remote voting. The letter says, in part, we write to ask the House of Representatives to hold itself to the same high standard that is asking of the nation, to put public health and safety first, end quote. So far, both House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell have said they rejected the possibility of remote voting. The requested rule change underscores the unique challenge that faces lawmakers as they both grapple with how to contain the spread of the coronavirus throughout the U.S. and to take steps to avoid spreading it within Congress. So far, 13 lawmakers have announced steps to self-quarantine or otherwise isolate themselves as precaution after coming into contact with an infected individual. We are keeping you updated on the latest coronavirus news here every hour on Fox 10. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. We'll see you soon.
This has been a Fox 10 News coronavirus update. For the latest breaking news, stay with Fox 10 News on air, online, and on the Fox 10 News app. We now